Thank you for tuning in. I'm Dr. David Miles, Chairman of the LeHane Company. I have a real complex area to focus on in this video with interview management. All of your efforts in networking and focusing on organizations hopefully have brought you to this point to have an interview. What you need to understand on interview management is both an art as well as a science. In fact, it's more of a 70-30 split and not a 50-50. So you need to practice the art side as well as get the structure correct. First to understand is there's three types of interviews: the informational interview, the screening interview, and a selection interview. The first two, informational and screening, are pretty cut and dry, and I will not be focusing on them, but I will be focusing on the complex selection interview. After all, you want to be the one selected. So let's talk about the anatomy of a selection interview. There are 5 key parts to that. The first part is the introductions. It may only take half a minute to a minute, but sets the tone. You have 3 pieces of information you want to gain from this. A, you want to confirm the amount of time you have in the interview. After all, if you're going to manage the process, you need to know the parameters. The second thing you want to confirm is the position, to ensure that you are interviewing for the same area the interviewer is focusing upon. And third of all is you want to ask if they would need an extra copy of your resume, which you have brought with you. But please note, do not set a folder on a table. This is not a business meeting. This is an interview. Once you get through this, the interviewer will get started and say, "Tell me about yourself." This is not, may I repeat, not the time to repeat or regurgitate your resume. This is the time to tell your story. And it is also the time to sell why you are an interesting candidate and one that will meet the goals that the company hopes to. Once you get through this 90-second to 2-minute part of it, you have had a marketing opportunity to sell them and stay interested in you. They will drive the Q&A. Your answers need not be fully explanatory. In other words, don't waste the interview on giving detailed answers. If they want more information, they will ask you to expand on it. If this were an hour-long interview, this may be 45 minutes of the interview, which would feel to go by in about 10 minutes because you are under the spotlight and time does fly by. Once either the interviewer or you notice that the time is running close to the end, you want to make sure that you have the opportunity for the last 2 segments. And the first one is the wrap-up. The wrap-up is simply saying, I am really surprised and looking forward to this opportunity. Are there any blockages that you may see or have about my candidacy? This is a bold question, but it is your opportunity to give them information if they perceive there is a blockage. The second one, and absolutely the final part, is the follow-up. Ask for the position. If you don't ask for it, they are not motivated to give it to you. So a statement like, "I hope to receive an offer for this opportunity, and I believe I can make a great contribution." With that as a closing, you check on next steps and ask them how they are proceeding. Hopefully this overall interview management will give you the edge compared to other individuals who go in unprepared and unpracticed and forget to ask for the position. Thanks very much for listening to this, and hope you review the other segments to help you land that your dream position.